Technology in medicine changes so quickly, and as doctors put those new techniques to use, some stand out as things that will soon become the norm. Learn about a heart procedure that doctors swear is the wave of the future. Michelle Dunaway shows us in tonight's MedWatch report.
Dr. Nick Slocum sees patients who have heart issues.
It seems like our patients, they start with more simple cardiovascular issues in their 50s and 60s, but no matter what they started with, heart failure ends up on their diagnosis list in their 70s, 80s, and 90s.
When those patients are younger, open heart surgery is a more viable option, and it's typically the way the heart teams would fix a leaky mitral valve. But for someone who's already had open heart surgery or an older, sicker patient, that's just not an option. That's where the new MitraClip comes in.
It's exciting for us because it really is something, or it really is a group of patients who did not have an option 5 or 10 years ago and now do have an option of another thing that we can do to try and make them feel better.
These are typically people who are in their 80s, whose quality of life is suffering because of their condition.
By far and away, the #1 complaint is going to be shortness of breath with exercise. Some patients are also going to have swelling, edema of their lower extremities, and weight gain because of that fluid retention.
It's definitely a game changer. This is a fantastic option, particularly for the elderly patient, the patients that previously has had open heart surgery, or patients who would otherwise be considered at risk for open surgical procedures. This is a huge deal.
So far, the team at Munson Medical Center has done 10 of these surgeries with great success.
The big feedback we hear is that the procedure was simpler than they expected. The recovery was faster than they expected. The average person is staying in the hospital 1 to 2 days. So that's one of the big things.
The patient is under general anesthesia when the doctors access the heart through the groin. There they use an echocardiogram to see what they're doing in real time, something these doctors have never been able to do before.
We go down, we think we know where the largest leak is. We put a clip there, and sometimes we're wrong. Sometimes we put a clip on and we say, gosh, we need to be a little bit more lateral, and that's where the discussion happens. But you get to see it all happening, so you kind of know what you have, and you can adjust, which is one of the coolest things about it.
Dr. Daniel Drake and Dr. Slocum agree. This is where the future of heart surgeries are going, and they're glad to be a part of it.
It's an essential technology that we really need in this day and age, and nearly $1 billion has been invested in this industry, so it's coming down the pipeline extremely fast. It's very exciting times.
For MedWatch, I'm Michelle Dunaway.